After studying this module, you shall be able to understand the meaning of the word product in the marketing, the characteristics of products and how companies differentiate products, the concept of customer value hierarchy, and the concept of product lifecycle. A business exists to satisfy its consumers in a profitable manner. All business entities attempt to fulfill this dual objective through their marketing offerings. Marketing planning begins with formulating an offering to meet target customers' needs and wants. With changes in consumer preferences and market conditions, a company has to remain alert to respond to such changes and be capable enough to bring improved or new offerings at a regular interval. However, increasing global competition and a weak economic growth worldwide has made this task harder. In a business environment of this kind, no company can sell the same product forever. They have to keep improving their existing offerings to serve the target customers better and, more importantly, develop truly new products to innovate, not just imitate. This needs a company to be proactive, not just reactive to customers' responses. Successful global companies like Apple, Intel, Microsoft, Starbucks, Amazon remain immune to external shocks due to their ability to make innovation a continuous process. However, to develop the right of product for the market, it is utmost important to understand what the product is from the eyes of customers. After all, it is the customer who is going to use that product. Now let us discuss about the product concept. In a narrow sense, a product is a set of attributes accumulated in an identifiable form. In marketing, anything that can be offered for use and consumption in exchange for money or some other form of value is a product. It includes not only physical goods but also services, experiences, events, ideas, information, organization, persons, places, and properties. This broader definition of the product used in marketing indicates that customers don't buy just physical attributes but rather benefits that satisfy their needs. It is anything that is offered to a market as a solution to consumers' problems. Thus, consumers don't want phenol, they actually want hygiene and cleanliness. In Table 1, the marketing meaning of the offering is given. The broad meaning of product also helps companies to recognize their real competitors. For instance, a 24-hour cartoon channel may hamper toy makers as both are providing a source of entertainment for the kids. Now we can discuss about elements of a product. What a company thinks about its product and brand is not important. Understanding and evaluating the value propositions of its offering to the target customers is crucial. The value proposition is the bundle of benefits offered to customers which acts as a convincing reason why they should buy the offering. Using different combinations of product and service, companies design strategies to increase the value offered to their customers. The customers judges the offering by three basic elements. These are product feature and quality, service mix and quality, and the price. This can be observed from this figure. Now let us discuss about the product levels, that is the customer value hierarchy. When the consumers buy products, they don't buy the just functional aspects of the products. There are many other aspects of product which influence the buying decision. These aspects make the whole buying decision a complex process. For example, hygiene, beauty is the main benefit arising from the purchase of a soap. However, consumers are also attracted by the price, brand, and packaging of the soap. Furthermore, the psychological associations, if any, with that brand also attract them. For instance, Lifebuoy hygiene awareness campaign in schools and rural areas of India provides a level of psychological satisfaction to many customers. Therefore, it is utmost important for companies to conduct proper research to find out all the aspects which motivate or even demotivate the consumers to buy their products. They also have to remain in touch with their customers to observe the changes happening in consumer preferences with time. Often it is found that companies do not spend enough time understanding the changing needs of their customers before going for product development. In planning and developing the product, marketers usually consider all the elements and benefits derived to the customers. These elements are kept in 5 different product levels, which in turn are kept in a particular hierarchy. These 5 levels constitute a customer value hierarchy. The 5 levels of customer value hierarchy can be discussed here. The first one is the co-benefit. The co-benefit of a product is the fundamental level. It comprises the real core service or benefit. The customer is really buying. For example, a hotel guest while booking a room is basically buying rest and sleep. This may be a functional benefit in terms of how the product will solve the customer's problem, or it may be an emotional benefit in terms of how the product will make the customer feel. For example, a car is a mode of transportation, but it is a means of self-expression for many. The second one is the basic product. The company must convert the core benefits into basic product. The basic product basically delivers the core benefits for which the customer buys a product. For example, a hotel room includes a bed, bathroom, towels, etc. The third benefit is that of the expected product. It consists of a set of attributes and conditions customers normally expect when they buy the product. For instance, a hotel guest expects a peaceful environment, a clean bed, fresh towels, working lights and fans, etc. The fourth one is augmented product. The marketers prepare an augmented product that exceeds customer expectations. For instance, a hotel may make its guests delighted by offering a free ride to the airport. The nature and number of such benefits depend upon the creativity of the marketers. In mature markets, competitors and brand positioning take place at this level. In emerging countries, competition takes place mostly at the expected product level. The fifth one is potential product. It encompasses all the possible augmentations and transformations the product or offering might go in the future. Here, companies search new ways to satisfy customers. This way, they also try to make their offerings distinctive. Such transformations depend on the innovative capability of the marketers. However, such augmentation adds cost and such benefits soon become expected benefits. It implies markets must continuously search for new features and benefits which soon become necessary point of parity. Now let us discuss about the product life cycle. Like humans, products also have a limited life and its sales passes through distinct stages over the lifespan. Its sales increases and declines. Eventually, most products are replaced. The concept of product life cycle portrays those different stages in the sales history of the product. Each stage poses different challenges, problems, and opportunities to the company. Therefore, a company has to make changes in its positioning and differentiation strategies as the product, market, and competitors change over the product life cycle. The concept of product life cycle or PLC was given by Theodore Levitt in 1965. It is quite useful mean of explaining how a product has taken a broad path. It also sets out that no product lasts forever. It can apply to a product class, let us say computers, a product form, that is laptop, or a particular brand, that is Apple. The concept is based upon certain assumptions. The first one is that products have a limited lifespan. Secondly, product sales pass through different stages during the lifespan of the product. Thirdly, profits rise and fall at different stages of the product life cycle. Fourthly, different marketing, human resource, financial, manufacturing, and purchasing strategies are needed at every stage of the product life cycle. Let us discuss about the stages of product life cycle. Most product life cycle curves are portrayed as bell-shaped. This can be observed from figure 2. This curve is typically divided into 4 stages. These stages are: number 1, the introduction stage. During this period, the product is introduced in the market and therefore it is a period of slow sales growth. Profits are non-existent due to heavy promotional expenditures. The basic objectives of promotional efforts are to inform potential consumers, to induce product trial, and to secure distribution in retail outlets. Company during the introduction stage focuses on those buyers who are ready to experience the new product even at the high prices. The second one is growth stage. This is a period of rapid sales growth and substantial profit improvement as the product is widely accepted in the market. Early adopters like product and additional customers start buying the product. However, this initial success also attracts competitors and induce them to bring either the superior product or me too at a better price. Prices remain the same or fall slightly. Profits increase due to economies of scale. Companies shift its distribution coverage and enters new distribution channels. It also shifts from product awareness advertising to product preference advertising. The third one is maturity stage. During this period, the sales growth witness is slowed down as the product has achieved acceptance by most potential buyers. Profits stabilize or decline because of market saturation and increased competition. This stage poses big challenges to the marketers. Competitors bring better offerings to lure customers to switch over. This also creates overcapacity. The fourth stage is declining stage. During this period, sales show a decrease and the profits erode due to multiple reasons. Technological improvements, a shift in consumer preferences, and increased domestic and foreign competition leads to overcapacity, price fall, and profit erosion. This stage takes the real test of the abilities of the marketers. They have to either abandon the product and bring an innovative alternative to make radical improvements in the existing one. Furthermore, many financially strong companies wait for the withdrawal of competitors during this period and attract the withdrawing companies' customers. For instance, Procter & Gamble stayed in the declining liquid soap business and later improved its revenues as the others left the market. The product life cycle does not apply to all products in the same way. Also, the life of a product can be extended in many ways, such as introducing new ways of using the product, finding new users, developing new features, benefits, etc. Furthermore, the speed of movement through the stages also varies from product to product. For instance, with the rapid introduction of new handsets in the market, mobile phones generally have a very limited overall lifespan. Therefore, it is important for the mobile companies to extend the sales period. Apple does this through app stores. The company offers new applications and games to the existing iPhone customers. This way, the company also earns the existing users of Apple handsets. Now we can discuss about the product classification. The products can be classified on basis of tangibility, durability, and the use. The classification is crucial as it focuses on distinct features of products which further help marketers to design appropriate marketing strategies. We can discuss about the product classification on basis of tangibility and durability. Number one, the tangible products. All the products which we can see and touch are tangible goods. Tangible goods can be further classified into a few groups. Number one, the durable products. Durable goods are those tangible goods that are used over a long period of time, such as TV, machines, cars, etc. As these products are relatively of a complex nature and require a heavy amount of money to buy, sellers have to make special efforts to attract and guide the customers. The second one is non-durable products. These are tangible goods which are normally consumed in one or few uses, such as soaps, food items, drinks, etc. All these products are consumed quickly or purchased frequently. It is important for sellers to make such products available in many locations, advertise heavily, and charge only a small markup to induce trial and brand preference. Then there are certain services. Services are intangible, inseparable, perishable, and variable products. Due to these peculiar features, services need more quality control and supplier credibility. It includes haircuts, teaching, legal advice, doctor's prescription, etc. The second category, the classification, is product classification on basis of use. Products can also be classified on basis of the way in which a product is consumed and who uses them. Here, it is categorized into consumer goods and the industrial goods. However, it is possible that the same product can be classified differently depending upon who will use it and how it will be used. For instance, a bread or bun consumed by a family will be categorized as consumer product. However, it will be categorized as an industrial product if used by the restaurants and the hotels. Then there are consumer products. These products are purchased by consumers for their personal, family or household use. Consumers buy a vast variety of goods which can be classified on basis of shopping habits. These are, firstly, the convenience products. These products are those products which are bought frequently and immediately with a minimum effort. Examples include food, drinking, soaps, newspapers, etc. The buyer of a convenience goods do not make price and quality comparisons and prefer to buy at the most convenient outlet. Convenient products are further divided into three subcategories. The first one is staples. Staple goods are low priced goods and bought on a regular basis, for example bread, butter, milk, soaps, etc. Impulse goods. These products are purchased without any planning or search effort. Exposure to the product at the store triggers the purchase decision. For example, new flavor of chips, candy bars, etc. The third one is emergency goods. Such products are bought when a need is urgent. For instance, sweaters and shawls during winters, umbrellas and raincoat with the advent of monsoon. Now, the second category is that of shopping products. Shopping products are those goods that consumers compare on basis of suitability, quality, price and style. Examples include furniture, clothing, major appliances, etc. Here, consumers spend time and effort in making comparisons, such as they need more information about the product, substitutes available and their attributes. Shopping goods are divided into two categories. Homogeneous shopping goods. Such goods are similar in quality but different enough in price to justify shopping companies. Here, the consumer shops for the lowest price product. Then there are heterogeneous shopping goods. Such products differ in feature and services which are more important than price. Examples include electronic goods, kitchen appliances, etc. Here, the consumers look for the product which meets her specific requirements. Then there are specialty products. Specialty products have unique features or brand identification for which many buyers are ready to make special purchasing effort. Such goods include cars, music system, photographic equipments, etc. Here buyers do not go for comparisons. They invest time to reach the shops having desired products. Therefore, dealers don't need to have their shops at prime locations. They just have to advertise well about their locations to inform the prospective buyers. Then there is a category of unsought products. Unsought products are those goods which consumers do not know or do not normally think of buying. For instance, life insurance, smoke detectors, etc. Such products need aggressive advertising and personal selling support by producers or resellers. Then there are some industrial products. Industrial goods purchased by organizations to use in producing other goods for resale and for providing services in an organization. For instance, steel needed by automobile company to make body of the vehicle. Now let us summarize what we have learnt from this module. The product is the key element in the market offering. Marketing managers need a broader definition of product to indicate that consumers do not buy physical attributes of any product, but rather benefits that satisfy their needs and wants. In marketing, the word product is used as an umbrella term covering goods, services, places, persons, properties, ideas, information, and the organizations. In planning the market offering, the company has to address 5 product levels which constitute a customer value hierarchy. Each level adds more value to its target customers. Furthermore, no product lasts forever. The product life cycle is a popular concept to explain the different stages. A product takes before being abandoned or repositioned in the market. However, it does not apply to all products in the same way. Marketers classify products into specific categories. The classification is done on basis of tangibility, durability, and use. This is quite essential as it focuses on the differences in the features of products, which further help in designing special marketing strategy to target the potential customers.